DC Budget 2026 boosts climate and energy funding. The District of Columbia's Fiscal Year 26 Local Budget Act includes $254 million for the Department of Energy and Environment, DOEE, marking one of the city's strongest commitments to climate resilience and environmental protection to date. The allocation supports renewable energy initiatives, the Anacostia River cleanup, stormwater management programs, and a range of environmental justice priorities. According to the Enrolled Budget Act, the $254 million appropriation will be distributed through funds that include the Renewable Energy Development Fund, the Sustainable Energy Trust Fund, and the Residential Aid Discount Fund. These resources expand incentives for solar energy adoption and make renewable power more accessible to households across the city. Washington, D.C. already ranks among the top U.S. cities for installed solar capacity per capita, with more than 170 megawatts deployed, according to the U.S. Department of Energy. The new budget is designed to build on that momentum and ensure broader community participation in the city's clean energy transition. The Anacostia River remains another central focus of the allocation. While decades of investment have improved water quality, the river is still one of the most impaired in the Chesapeake Bay watershed, facing persistent challenges from nutrient pollution and stormwater runoff. Continued funding through the Anacostia River Cleanup and Protection Fund will support restoration, pollution control, and green infrastructure projects intended to advance the district's goal of achieving a swimmable and fishable Anacostia by 2032. Urban flooding and stormwater management are also priorities in a city increasingly exposed to extreme weather. NOAA climate data shows that the frequency of heavy rainfall events in the region has grown by more than 70% since the late 1950s. To address this, the budget strengthens programs including the Stormwater Fees Fund, the Stormwater in Lieu Fee Payment Fund, and the Soil Erosion and Sediment Control Fund. Together, these investments aim to reduce flooding risks, protect infrastructure, and safeguard public health. Beyond renewable energy and water quality, the allocation directs resources to environmental justice initiatives, including the Product Stewardship Fund, the Lead Poisoning Prevention Fund, and the Hazardous Waste and Toxic Chemical Source Reduction Fund. These programs are designed to address disproportionate environmental and health burdens in vulnerable communities, where older housing and industrial legacies often pose higher risks. Additional funding supports efforts such as indoor mold remediation, a program that has direct implications for respiratory health in low-income households. The $254 million package positions D.C. within a broader national trend of cities leveraging both local and federal resources to address climate challenges. By combining federal support with targeted local spending, D.C. is reinforcing its goal of reaching carbon neutrality by 2045, while also protecting residents from the immediate impacts of climate change. The FY 2026 budget illustrates how the district is balancing the urgency of climate adaptation with the long-term transition to cleaner energy and healthier communities. By investing heavily in renewable energy, stormwater management, river restoration, and public health protections, the city is signaling that environmental priorities are not just policy ambitions, but funded commitments with measurable outcomes. Regulators and policymakers will need to hold utilities accountable to ensure that climate commitments are backed by actionable, enforceable plans. Without this accountability, consumers will continue to bear the financial and health costs of fossil fuel dependence, while utilities enjoy reputational benefits from hollow pledges. Watch today. You've been listening to Sustainability Soundbites presented by E+E Leader. For partnership opportunities, reach out to a member of our team.